to go out and preach. As I was saying yesterday in Radhapartha temple, that there's three most important aspects of distributing mercy. One is Harinam. It's most important because the Lord himself, the Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was going on Harinams. He could have very easily said in a very comfortable situation, saying to his expansion, Nityananda Prabhu, "Hey Nityananda, take out a Sankirtan party." And Nityananda would say, "Yes, my Lord." He would say, "Hey Gadadhar Pandit, take the Sankirtan party." And then they would say, "Sarup Damodar, you take party." And they would pass down to others to go on. No, the Lord himself went on Harinam. So to go on Harinam is the most transcendental activity which we can perform for our own purification and then purifying others. Because if it's suitable and fit enough for the Lord himself to do that, then who are we? So Harinam is most important aspect of our preaching. Sometimes people are a bit shy to go out in Harinam and think, becomes a bit self-conscious. But come what may, you should go out in Harinam. And if you go out on Harinam, then you will be the first recipient of Lord Chaitanya's mercy because you are doing what he wants you to do. And you will become very blissful in any condition. Because in the material world we are going to be facing so many difficulties from the three modes of material nature. That is no exemption from that. But if you take shelter of the Lord, then of course there is some respite, you can say. So Harinam. Second is Prasadam distribution. Now of course we have now become a little bit more distributing so-called food for life programs for going out and feeding the poor people who are needy. Now this is injustice. Because whatever those people who are wealthy, do they not are recipient of Krishna's mercy? We should not give mercy to them. Because Mahaprabhu is saying, Sarthakari karo para upkar. He's saying to everyone. So, I think that in our movement we have misunderstanding this concept of food for life program. That we go and feed the poor and the needy. No. Yes, that is part of it. But we go out and distribute prasadam to all. In Antya Leela of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Prabhupada says, prasadam is very powerful weapon in conquering the illusionary energy. Now, if you give very nice prasadam to someone, I don't think there is any one person in this material world who would refuse it. Of course, sometimes they have some bias against a religious practice. So they won't take it, If you say, oh, this is prasadam, what is this prasadam? Oh, this is food offered to God. No, I don't want. But we don't have to tell them this is prasadam. We know it's prasadam. The Lord knows this is prasadam. You give it to him. So, one time we were doing a Rath Yatra in Switzerland, in Zurich. And our Rath Yatra is not like the normal Rath Yatras in the streets because we go to the park and due to the circumstances. There are a lot of people sitting by the lake in the park. And we have lots and lots of fruits, oranges, bananas, apples. And the devotees go to the people and saying, here, why are you giving this? Because they are not poor people. They are well-to-do people. They can afford to buy their own food. So they are not hungry people. But we say, this is an offering of friendship. And when you say this is an offering of friendship, oh, thank you very much. And they shake your hand and we say, Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna to you, my friend. So you see, they are honoring a devotee. So they get the blessings of respecting a devotee. They are receiving prasadam. So that is mercy of the Lord. In all, they very happily accept because we are giving them prasadam in the form of friendship. So when you give that, it's wonderful. But we don't discriminate that only for the poor and the needy. Give to everyone. So prasadam distribution. And most important, jnana distribution. Jnana distribution through the books. Prabhupada said these books are the basis. I may preach for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Sometimes I can preach for over 20 hours. if the audience is ready to hear for 20 hours, because after 15 minutes of first 15 minutes, there is a span of attention goes all over the world. Body is here, the mind is elsewhere. But Prabhupada said, anybody who even touches this transcendental literature, they are touching the transcendental body of the Lord. They get blessings. And they become automatically attached to it. Then Prabhupada said, even if they read one word of this book, one page, one word, they will benefit. So it is our duty to go out and distribute these books to everyone. Sometimes you may get rejection, but that is because you think, okay, Maya is a little stronger here. I have to break the barrier and penetrate beyond the barrier of Maya and consider this living entity a recipient of Lord's mercy. So somehow I have to make arrangements. So of course, God has, the Supreme Lord has given us intelligence, which we use to make very, very different arrangements to entice people to take these books. But of course, we should not cheat them. How much time we have? Take just quick one very important aspect of this book distribution. In the early days, there were devotees who were so eager to distribute books, because Prabhupada said, when you distribute these books, it very much pleases me. So the devotees were very, very eager to please Srila Prabhupada. So when they say, Prabhupada, I distributed 50 Bhagavad Gitas, they would go, oh, Prabhupada with a big smile saying, very nice. Go and distribute more. And so they would get this reciprocation from Prabhupada. So in eagerness to distribute books, they were using all kinds of cheating methods. They would tell this book is about this and that and other, and they would cheat people. Now the person would take the book, because he's been temporarily kind of illusionary powers of the devotee. He's takes the book, he gives you some contribution, you come home to the manor or the temple, and then you say, oh Prabhupada, look, I distribute books. But the person who received the book, he opens the book and is reading. Of course, he's getting benefit by reading, but he's feeling cheated. Because said, the person who sold this book to me on the street, he lied to me. Then, of course, in the book, it's very clearly mentioned, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So they say, these Hare Krishna people are cheaters and liars. We are not cheaters and liars. We are sincerely trying to give someone knowledge to free them from their cheating coverings. So we should not create that kind of feeling of being cheated, because then as soon as someone says the Hare Krishnas are cheaters, they are what are doing? They are committing an aparad against the Vaishnava. And who is the cause of this aparad? The Vaishnava himself. So we should not be the cause of the aparad, because the other person may do aparad and he will get his up and comings, but because you are the cause of that aparad also, you also get reaction for it. So we have to be honest, and with honesty you can conquer everyone. So book distribution, with honesty you go out there, and if you go with sincere desire that, dear Lord, today I am going out for book distribution, please allow me to distribute some books to foreign living entities. After all, you are in their heart. Then if you have got a sincere desire, Krishna will open the heart of the other person and say, yes, take this book. Because we are now doing the service of the Lord to please Him. Harinam Sankirtan in many different ways. So, please take this very seriously. This is something which is given to us as a very, very priceless gift. Prasadam distribution, Harinams, and book distribution. And if you do these three things in your life till your last breath, the gates to the Vaikunthas, forget Vaikuntha, Goloka, will open up. And who is there standing right in front of the gate? Not Jai and Vijay, but Lord Himself. And He will embrace you. And when the Lord embraces you, we have reached perfection. So we should be eager to embrace the Lord.